So, you want to be part of the Day6 fandom. No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a lot of struggles being a My Day. Look, joining any K-pop fandom comes with a lot of struggles, and particularly being a My Day, it's pretty tiring, not gonna lie. But if you are willing to take on all those burdens just so you can become in the fandom, then here are the struggles of being a My Day. And this is in no particular order. Mental preparation has to be one of the things that's like prominent in every single K-pop fandom. You literally have to mentally prepare yourself before watching any video, any music video, listening to any song, any live stage, just watching anything in general, just so you won't get shaken or shook or whatever. Well, for Day6, there's a lot of things you gotta mentally prepare for. The fact that they're playing instruments, I mean, I'm pretty sure you have to mentally prepare for whether any instrument gets a solo, you know, a bass solo, a guitar solo, a piano solo, a drum solo.
I'm drunk.
You gotta mentally prepare yourself for any of those solos that appear in the songs. You also got to prepare yourself for when Day6 members hit those high notes, because they hit those damn high notes so high. Of course, you also have to prepare yourself for when Tone gets a line, because that small segment in that specific Day6 song of Tone's voice, him singing, gets all the My Days shook. And in general, I think you just have to mentally prepare yourself for just any Day6 comeback, because they're always they're always bringing something new to the table every single comeback. So try not to get your wigs snatched all the time, you know? Accepting the fact that they probably won't get a first win was a hard struggle for a lot of My Days before Day6 got their first win. Day6 didn't get their first win until Time of Our Life, but even then they have still not gotten another win on a music show throughout their past comebacks, or the comebacks after that specific comeback. And even then, it has been a long time since, I think it was around 4 years since they debuted until they got a first win, so that is a long time. But the thing is, back then, Day6 wasn't that famous as they are now. And Day6 really didn't go on music shows back then. They really went busking for the most part, because they're a band, you know? And so, most bands, unfortunately, don't do well on the charts compared to idol groups. And so, I guess, for bands, it's really hard for them to get a first win and whatnot. And Day6 worked really hard, they were able to do it. But, unfortunately, I mean, this is just me, but I feel that, like, it's gonna be a lot harder for them to get another first win after, that one, because though it's been 2, I guess 3 comebacks, including the subunit one, they have not gotten a first win since then. I mean, at least of the recording of this video. So we just have to accept the fact that maybe they might not get a first win this comeback, but there's always next comeback, or the next comeback, or the next comeback. But also, we need to work hard as a fandom. So, if you're willing to join, you better work hard. There's also dealing with bad promotions. Like, I think out of all the JYP groups, I feel like Day6 gets the worst promotions out of all the groups. Like, obviously, they might not be the most famous group in JYP. They might be one of the least famous groups of JYP, but they're still pretty famous, and they still make great music. JYP, what are you doing? Like, give them good promotion. There's so many groups that just disband because the company doesn't promote them well. Fortunately for us, Day6 has been getting better promotion compared to like 2, 3, 4 years back, and so I'm happy for them, but they could get better. Of course, there's also the possibility that the group may go on a hiatus. For example, after their recent comeback as a 5-member group, not even the day comeback, but their comeback with the Book of Us, the Demon album, and the title track Zombie, they went on a hiatus after to focus on their mental health. And Honestly, I'm glad they're taking a break and all, but I just hope that they're okay. I hope that they're fine. I hope that they're healthy, because I don't want them to continue doing their jobs when they don't feel okay. Yes, they went on a hiatus, and 3 of the 5 members are back with the comeback, but I don't know how long it's gonna be until the next comeback, so I just hope that they don't have to go on a hiatus again, because in K-pop, in the K-pop world, hiatuses for groups or artists, they really harm the artists, because even though people might take a break, they might take a break to focus on their health, their mental health, their physical health, whatnot, but all that time is lost from promotions, making more music, or just working for the group. It's just all that time is lost, and so like I feel like it's hard to make up for all that, and they have to work even harder. So especially for Day6, a group like Day6, which is like the least famous in JYP, you know, let's just hope the members are healthy and they're happy doing what they're doing. You know, we also have to accept the fact that J6 might not come back at all. It even shocked me that Jay even tweeted about how like his brand of J6 wasn't really helping the group, and it was actually harming the group, at least according to the company. And that's really surprising, because I felt that like with his YouTube channel he could reach to international fans, not just the domestic fan base, you know. But apparently it's harmful to the group, and so that's why I guess he's not making any more content, because it's harmful to the group. So we probably won't see J6 come back in a while. On the bright side, Jay changed his YouTube channel name to Eej, and basically promotes his solo music on there. And honestly, that's not a bad alternative. You know, at least he's able to make stuff that he wants to make. At least he's happy with what he's making. At least the company allows him to do these things. He has the freedom to do what he wants. So, you know, you guys should go check that out, his channel Eej, if you're joining the fandom. Also, keeping up with the members' social media literally tires me down to like my bones, because it's not like other K-pop groups where they literally have to share like one social media page, because although Day6 does that, they do have their own individual social media. For example, Wonpil and Younghae both have Instagram, as well as Jae and Toon, right? But Seongjin has a Twitter along with Jae and Toon. And on top of that, Day6 has their own group Instagram and Twitter page. Literally, I have to keep up with everything that like all the members post all the time. Like it's so tiring. It's so tiring. Man, I wonder how Carrots and N-Citizens feel for all those members that have their own social medias. Wait a second. I am a Carrots and N-Citizen. Lastly, I think this is one of the most hardest struggles for me, but it's getting other people to open up and listen and enjoy Day6. I know it might not seem that hard, but for me, whenever I talk with people not familiar with the K-pop scene, and they only know like the most famous groups like BTS or Blackpink, etc., and then they ask me what my favorite K-pop group is, I reply with Day6, and then they have no clue what I'm talking about, and basically the conversation is all ruined. You know, it's like liking that one niche anime that like no one knows. Hey man, what's your favorite anime show? Yeah, my favorite anime is called My Youth Romantic Comedy is As Wrong As I Expected. You ever heard of that before? I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Because all those people only seem to know about the most generic anime ever. My favorite anime is Demon Slayer! Of course it is. But of course, that doesn't stop me from basically forcing people to listen to Day6 and getting them into the fandom, because that's what we do. I think I want to end this video by saying I basically share my birthday with Day6. And for all those people that are asking, no, I don't think I've ever said this like ever in any of my videos, but basically when Day6's debut date is the same day as my birthday. Well, actually not debut date. My birthday is actually the 6th of September, and that's the day the Congratulations music video actually came out. And their debut is the day after, but I mean, you know, I'm celebrating my birthday, I'm celebrating Day6's birthday. So my last struggle of being a My Day is, which birthday do I have to prioritize? But in all seriousness, I feel so much regret for not listening to Day6 when they first debuted, because I think if I found out that they debuted the same day as my birthday and I saw it from there, I would have loved Congratulations like immediately and just stand them from the spot. But unfortunately, I didn't get into them until during the Every Day6 project. So I missed out on receiving my first birthday present from Day6. But they released I Loved You on September 6th as well, and I was there to receive that. That's also one of my favorite Day6 songs. Anyways, that wraps up this video, and these are some of my struggles of being in the Day6 fandom. My days, all out there, all the Day6 fans. What are some of your guys' struggles of being in the My Day fandom? You know, I'm pretty sure I left out a lot of other struggles, but these are personally mine. Let me know all your other struggles down in the comments below. And for all the non-Day6 fans, if you are willing to accept all these struggles and get through all of these burdens, then I welcome you into the Day6 fandom. Now go stream all their songs. Stand Day6.